Just as no one expected, the Philadelphia Union, Portland Timbers, Orlando City SC and Minnesota United are the four teams still standing at the MLS is Back tournament, with the semifinals set to kick off Wednesday night. More, Christian Pulisic issues injury update. Philadelphia Union, Portland Timbers Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, FS1 How They Got Here. Philadelphia finished second, 7 points, in Group A. Beat New England in R16, beat Sporting KC in QFPortland. Finished first, 7 points, in Group F. Beat Cincinnati in R16, beat NYCFC in QFGoalkeeper Andre Blake has been one of, if not the, brightest stars at the MLS is Back tournament, and while he's not single-handedly responsible for Jim Curtin's side reaching the semis, he's certainly had player the largest singular role of anyone in the league. Per MLSsoccer.com, Blake has effectively wiped away 1 goal per game over the course of 5 games. Sure, that's a pretty small sample size, but we have years of examples of Blake making superhuman saves between the sticks, and yet he's gone to an entirely different level this month. The other, continued, breakout star for Philadelphia is 19-year-old, and soon-to-be Europe-bound, midfielder Brenden Aaronson, who torched Sporting KC with perhaps the assist of the tournament in the quarterfinals after previously tallying 2 more assists in the group stage. As for Portland, it's all about defensive solidity for Giovanni Savarese's side. The only team to score multiple goals against them at the MLS is Back tournament was Los Angeles FC, in the final group game. They're still a mostly counter-attacking team as in previous seasons under Savarese, which will require the Union to push numbers forward and open themselves up to the counter, something they're naturally inclined to do based on evidence of the tournament thus far. Prediction: Philadelphia 1-2 Portland. More, ranking new Premier League kits for 2020-21. Orlando City SC, Minnesota United Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, ESPN2 How They Got Here. Orlando finished first in Group A, beat Montreal in R16, beat LAFC in QFMinnesota. Finished second in Group D, beat Columbus in R16, beat San Jose in QFWhether or not. There are more games played in 2020 following the MLS is Back tournament. Oscar Pareja has to have already locked up the Coach of the Year award, right? Orlando have been a downright embarrassment for 5 seasons in MLS, then Pareja walks through the door and by his 3rd competitive game in charge, they look like one of the most complete and well-oiled teams in the league. It's not supposed to be like this. Orlando aren't supposed to be good competent. The Lions have struck a perfect balance between maintaining a solid defensive shape and playing some expansive, beautiful soccer. That's the dream for every team in the world, isn't it? But the fact it's happening in, and by the team from, Orlando, Florida, still doesn't sit right.